Kate Hudson. Welcome to Unscripted, and I'm here with Matt Dillon and Owen Wilson from our new movie, You, Me, and Dupree. And I guess we're going to interview each other with some questions of yours and some of our own. So I'll start with the first question. Owen, on whom did you base your Dupree character?
The character of Dupree was a little bit inspired by a dog that we had as a kid, a Dalmatian named Nutmeg, that was kind of a crazy dog that like chewed up all the furniture, and my mother wanted to get rid of it, and my dad was talking about sending it to a farm where it would have more space. But we loved the dog, and the dog's kind of enthusiasm kind of carried the day, and so.
And they didn't send it away?
We didn't send it away.
God, my parents sent so many of our dogs
Really?
away.
If only Carl and Molly could have sent Dupree off to the farm.
Or put him to sleep.
Funny farm.
Yeah. Kate, this is from Candy in British Columbia. What was it like playing the straight man against the comic characters of Matt Dillon and Owen Wilson?
Well, really, really difficult. First of all, it's hard for me to be straight with anything.
Yeah, I know.
And
And
this
also it's
one,
very hard for you to be a man.
Yeah, it is very hard to be a straight man.
that was
very
the hardest
difficult.
part. No, and you and I was actually easier for me because we were,
I'm
our
kind of a straight man,
relationship
too.
was, our relationship was based in reality, and with Owen it was impossible because I couldn't really look at him without laughing.
Thank you.
And so it was really hard. Matt, anything funny happened behind the scenes that we might not see on the screen? Oh, and that's from Tiffany in Newark, California. Newark, California.
One thing I think that may have been funny, at least to Owen, was the old Lubriderm on the sock. After there's a scene where Owen
hysterical.
violates himself into one of my tube socks.
That's one of my socks. Mine were dirty.
In one take, I actually picked up the sock, and there was a very suspicious kind of sticky substance on it, which turned out to be Lubriderm, which he thought was very funny.
What was funny was that you were trying to continue the scene. You picked up the sock. Have you been using mine? And then you're like, and then you like acknowledged it, and then tried to continue. And then you're like, I can't touch this thing. Just the idea.
It kept it real. I mean, in essence, that's what happened to the sock.
Yeah.
So, did you find this film to be actually taxing physically, the character?
Well, yeah, it's funny that you say that because I worked on a movie, with Jackie Chan where there's all this stunts and stuff, but I actually found that this movie there was a lot more physical stuff because I'm getting like hit by a car or falling off a drain pipe, and there was a lot of like physical stuff to it.
You were almost set on fire.
Yeah, I was. I literally almost was like set on. It was a dangerous movie in many respects.
Really?
I think I can anticipate what you were going to say, which was that you didn't do any of your own stunts with Jackie Chan. And yes, there's some truth to that. Not because I couldn't have done my own stunts, but because I knew that was Jackie's sort of niche, and I didn't want to step on his toes because he's very sensitive about that. Hey, Kate, Christine from Hartford, Connecticut was wondering, you're married. Have you ever had the third wheel experience in your relationship?
No.
No.
You never felt married to the whole rock band?
No, I mean, I do. No, that actually, I never thought of it like that. Yeah, I guess I kind of am in a weird way.
And you'd have like guys staying at the house and stuff.
All the time.
They were walking around naked. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that because I was living in Paris at one time, and these two guys who are musicians were living with us. They were all doing a record together. And for some reason, they really thought it was hilarious to just flash me all the time. I was like, yeah, guys, that's really funny. So I saw way too many. Well, I mean, maybe not way too. I'm
you could have
comfortable
called
with
the
genitals.
police.
Yeah.
I kind of like all the third wheels that are in and out of my house.
So you don't think of them as third wheels. You think of them as
part of my family.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Yeah.
You do some pretty sociably unacceptable things in this film. Which do you think was your worst faux pas?
The worst thing, the thing that would kind of really set me on edge if I had Dupree staying with me, is when I accidentally set your house on fire and lit the couch on fire. I think that's very unacceptable.
It's interesting because I do think that's true. That is obviously the worst thing. I mean, you set the living room on fire, right?
But I did kind of clean it up a little bit.
But from the guy's standpoint, I feel like the faux pas that was really bad is the porn collection.
Yeah.
Exposing that was really, that was really unforgivable.
Where did you find this tape?
The box marked Carl's camping equipment?
You put the box away, didn't you?
Yes, I'm 99% sure I put it away.
That, as a friend, right, you don't cross, and the idea that I get you busted for your porn collection, yeah, that might be the worst thing.
In a way.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Your house burnt on fire, and you're more worried about the porn collection?
Well,
I mean,
we have our
It's a guy
priorities.
thing, Kate. It's a
come
guy
on, I don't understand that.
You know, Kate, the scene where you're in that bathing suit, where you kind of come out, you didn't seem self-conscious at all that day. You seemed very comfortable, even though you were like
Well,
in a
was I
very
s-
revealing bathing suit.
Well, I mean,
So you're obviously very comfortable with your body.
that was what I was doing, and that's what I'm paid to do, is to, and that particular
well she should be.
situation.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey, you mind
paid
standing up for a second? Spinning around.
I'm, so the only thing that was uncomfortable for me that day was having my butt in Lance Armstrong's face. So it's like I was straddling you, licking your face, and being like, "Hi, Lance, it's really nice to meet you," behind me. And then I thought, what we do for movies.
And Lance, I felt like it was funny because you kind of stole his thunder that day, because the crew was like, "Wow, Lance Armstrong's here," but like. Then, like, when you came out in the bathing suit, it's like Lance and Michael
hypnotized.
Douglas and I got kind of reduced to like Beavis and Butthead. We were like, "Oh, you see her in that bathing suit?" And even Lance was like, "Wow."
Oh my God.
Well, thanks for answering that
Okay.
unscripted question.
You're welcome.
You could
Now,
like
Owen,
cook for us.
there's a question here from Heather, who's from Los Angeles, California, and she'd like to know if your career in Hollywood hadn't worked out, where do you think you'd be today?
So after Bottle Rocket like tested worse than any movie in Columbia's history, and I was just like wondering what we were gonna do, I did look into joining like maybe the Army or something. I really did. I got.
I don't
like,
think the
stuff
U.S.
that-
Army is quite ready for that.
Well, maybe the Marines then. Well, some of those Marine commercials make it look like it's incredible. Like it's like
basketball.
well, or that they're like in like a Led Zeppelin song, like pulling swords out of rocks and like fighting goblins, and like it's like lots of supernatural. So you never see like machine guns, like firing. It's more just this like kind of Valhalla's kind of riding in, and so yeah, I kind of got suckered in a little bit by that.
Okay, let me think. Matt, you've never been married. Do you think you'll ever go down that road? Do you think you'll forever be a bachelor? And do you think that you're prepared for having a wife?
Well,
when the time
often,
comes?
whenever I mean a woman, I fantasize and I imagine what it would be like to be divorced with children with that woman. And because it seems like that's inevitably what happens to most, at least 50% of the time, right? So, for me, in the case with Carl and Molly, they live kind of they're pretty much a conservative couple. Mm-hmm. And I sort of relied more on my, friends that are more in that sort of world, banking or whatever, and not on my bohemian, swinging hip friends, And
What
so,
are you talking
because
about?
I'm not married, you know what I mean? So I had to sort of like,
I see what
you
you're
know,
saying.
I didn't
You
have
had
my
to
own
channel.
marital
I see.
experience.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
asking you about your experience.
Oh.
Is it something that you think that one day you will be?
Come on, Kate, let's not go there, okay? I'm enjoying being a single. No, actually, I would hope that it would be in the cards, and I don't have any plans in the immediate future. Why, you got a friend? But
Maybe.
yeah, no, I mean, I'd like that. I'd like that very much.
Thank you to Moviefone, and thanks to you for watching and sending in your questions, and we'll see you down the road.
Wait, what happened
Who's
to
ever heard of such a thing?
I lost my, was the sound okay? Oh, okay.